This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Today's video is brought to you by Raycon. Fantastic everyday wear earbuds that there's an offer for you in my audience that I really think that you should take advantage of. Before I get to that, though, I want to talk about Mike Lindell a little bit. I want to preface what I'm going to talk about today. Mike Lindell has made numerous promises relative to the reemergence of Donald Trump as president, the reinsertion of Donald Trump as president, not through democratic means, but extra-constitutional means. He has said it was going to happen before the inauguration. He said it was going to happen in March. Then he said it was going to, there was all these dates pushing into the future. And then he said, this is what I'm going to talk about today, I am going to file a case with the United States Supreme Court. We're going to take this all the way to the Supreme Court, and it's going to be filed before Thanksgiving. I have that brief. 5 pages of it anyway right now. It's 84 pages or so, 82 pages. It's not signed. In fact, it says, state of... insert your state. So even in his attempts to usurp democracy and insert himself or reinsert Donald Trump by inserting himself into the system, he is incompetent. The My Pillow goof. Before I get to all of this, though, and there's a lot, because there's some amazing things in this story, a word from today's sponsor, Raycon. Here at the Dollemore Daily, I spend a lot of time and energy on how things look and how they sound. Not only have I invested in this particular studio layout and this particular outfit, but also in all kinds of behind-the-scenes elements like lighting and soundproofing that you don't see. When I was getting started, I even took some classes at a local community college in production to learn about cameras and microphones and recording. I feel confident that I put out a professional show. While I may not have the same budget of some of the big-name corporate outlets, I feel like I churn out a product of comparable quality, the same production quality, but at a fraction of the price. Much of the work that I do here in the studio requires earbuds, and I have long struggled to find a pair that I like. I recently discovered Raycon wireless earbuds, and I have been thrilled with the excellent sound and ease that they bring to my work every day. I have been using their new everyday earbuds every day here in the studio for sourcing content, recording, and editing. And just like the work I do, Raycons bring all of the quality, but a fraction of the price of other brands. You deserve professional audio, but not professional prices. Go to buyraycon.com/Dollemore or click the link in the description below now to get up to 20% off of your purchase of Raycons. With their 45-day happiness guarantee, you will have plenty of time to make sure that you are nothing but happy with them. These everyday earbuds are super comfortable and also discreet. Unlike some other brands, they don't stick out of your ears and they won't fall out thanks to their rubber oil feel. And Raycons have a 32-hour battery life, which allows for 8 hours of continuous playtime. That means I can use them here in the studio all afternoon and then keep using them when I hit the exercise bike afterward. And thanks to their built-in mic, I had the Raycons on all morning too while taking conference calls. All day with my everydays. So get on over to buyraycon.com/Dollemore or click the link in the description now to get up to 20% off of your Raycon purchase. Your ears deserve an upgrade. So the interesting thing about this is that listen, let me start over with that sentence. When you traffic in information conspiracy circles, just like we've witnessed with Mike Lindell or Mike Flynn, a lot of mics to remember. The mob is going to eventually turn on you, especially when you traffic in lies and wild conspiracies and misinformation and propaganda. Eventually, there's a purity test that's involved with these groups, these cults. And if you don't toe the line, or you step out just a little bit, or you say something that they can interpret they can extrapolate out into conspiracy, they're going to turn on you, like we've seen with Mike Lindell, Michael Flynn, General Flynn, the disgraced General Flynn. They're saying he's a Satan worshiper now because of, who knows, I don't track it all. But Mike Lindell, the same thing is happening. He's a part of the mob. He's a part of the conspiracy theory that is now not only casting aspersions upon Fox News for all the damage they've done, he's now going after the Republican National Committee itself, saying that they're no better than Fox News because they won't endorse his particular flavor of conspiracy. Even though he's not doing anything. He's lying to the American people. His cyber symposium that was supposed to outline it all, you'll have all the details, you'll have all the facts. It didn't do that. It just kicked the can down the road like some televangelist predicting the end of the world and then lying, being wrong. I'm going to read a little bit from this Business Insider article. Mike Lindell blames the RNC for not being able to file a Supreme Court complaint that he baselessly claims would overturn the election results. MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell is blaming the Republican National Committee for his failure to submit a complete complaint to the Supreme Court. Lindell earlier promised his supporters that he would get the lawsuit, which baselessly claims election fraud in the 2020 election, to the court before Thanksgiving. That's tomorrow. Maybe that's yesterday if you're watching the day after. Or maybe it's today if you're watching on Thanksgiving. No brief, no complaint has been filed with the Supreme Court. Again, here's a copy. No signatures of counsel or of anyone joining in the lawsuit. There's no number on it. In the Supreme Court of the United States, state of, insert your state. That's a new one. He has not filed the complaint and instead uploaded a copy of it to his website on Tuesday. However, the complaint appeared to be missing key components, including the names and signatures of a plaintiff and counsel. Because, listen, if this doesn't have those things and isn't filed to the Supreme Court, then it is, let me get this Thanksgiving recipe out of there. If it doesn't, then this is just a piece of paper. It is completely and utterly worthless. It's a piece of paper. It's not a document filed with the Supreme Court of these United States. It's just nonsense. Continuing on here, we are in uncharted territory as a nation. The November 2020 election was stolen, the complaint reads. It includes over 70 pages of unverified and unsupported allegations about voter fraud in several states, including Arizona, Georgia, and Pennsylvania. Lindell has long railed against the results of the 2020 election, despite there being no evidence of widespread voter fraud. He made similar claims about voter fraud when he sat down this month to interview former ex-president Donald Trump for close to 40 minutes at Mar-a-Lago. Because those are the media outlets that Donald Trump is going to. Newsmax, OAN. I don't even know if he sat down with Fox News. Mike Lindell, the MyPillow goof. That's who he's sitting down with. Because Donald Trump is desperate for everyone to believe in the lie that he won the election. It is a lie. It is a conspiracy theory. And there is more evidence of it after nearly 60 courts summarily dismissed it, kicked it right out of the court. Now we have a piece of paper that has the word Supreme Court written on it, no signatures, no weight, no authority, because it's all lies. He will be laughed out of the Supreme Court. During the interview, the 40-minute interview at Mar-a-Lago, Lindell baselessly identified California, Texas, and Florida as 3 states where the most votes were stolen. Lindell, however, is now blaming the Republican National Committee too, specifically its chair, Ronna McDaniel, In a live stream on Monday, Lindell claimed that McDaniel and the RNC were trying to shut his case down because, of all the interested parties, the Republican National Committee doesn't want Trump to be president. The party he leads, the organization he is the head of, doesn't want him to be president. Makes a ton of sense, Mike. During the live stream, Lindell accused the RNC of calling states' attorneys general and pressuring them not to sign his complaint. He also said that he was flying to 5 different states to get attorneys general to sign the document. Lindell also hit out at McDaniel for her public admission on Thursday that President Joe Biden beat Trump. How dare the RNC try and stop this case from getting to the Supreme Court? Shame on you, RNC. You are worse than Fox now, Lindell said. And then, of course, I like to give any comment that has been made from the side. The RNC and McDaniel did not immediately respond to the insider's request for comment. Of course they didn't, because it's not worth answering. There is, when you traffic in these circles, when you are a guy like Mike Lindell, when you're a QAnon ding-dong, when you're a Mike Flynn, there is no conspiracy too grandiose, too insane. So it makes radical media outlets like Fox News, radical political figures like Ronna Romney McDaniel, and it makes them seem normal. Milquetoast. Even. It makes them seem run-of-the-mill, when they are not. They are anything but. Fox News has radicalized an entire older generation of Americans. Men and women who used to see the world through clear lenses. They have radicalized them, fearing immigrants, fearing Muslims, fearing different religions. Fox News is not normal or decent. It doesn't have a pure intent. And even Fox News is not radical enough for Mike Lindell and his lies, his piece of paper. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. I'd love to hear from you. Follow me on social media. That is a decent time, more than not. And if I bring you value, and only if I do, if there's somebody else out there on the platform that brings you more value than me, that does more for you than I do, please go out and support that person. It doesn't have to be me, although I would certainly appreciate it if I am your flavor. And if I am, you can click the join button below this video, become a channel member for as little as $1.99 a month. You can become a channel member, helping produce and support what I do here, or you can go over to patreon.com/doubtitpodcast. I am losing my voice and very much looking forward to a day off tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you Friday, Black Friday, the day after. Be genuine. Take care of one another.